What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to JohnnyKpicks. And in this video, I'm going to break down all the bets that I placed for UFC Vegas 47, Hermansson versus Strickland. So UFC 270 was good to us, and if you followed my bets, we ended up winning plus 6 units profit. So hopefully we can do the same this week. And as always, I'll probably add a couple bets throughout the week. So be sure to follow my picks on Twitter at JohnnyKpicks. And also you can come back to this video and I'll post any updated bets on the comment section. And of course, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, all that good stuff. All right, so let's get to my bets for UFC Vegas 47. So I'm gonna start off with my underdog bet. I bet 1 unit on Battle to win, and I got that at plus 145. So I do think this fight's gonna be really close. And my first initial gut instinct was to pick Battle, so I'm gonna stick with that. And I do think he's gonna end up grinding out a hard-fought decision. Both guys are good strikers, but I would give Gore the slight edge in striking. But if we're gonna talk about going on the mat and the wrestling and the submission game, I'm gonna say Battle has the advantage. And also, I'm just not 100% sure how Gore is gonna come out with his injury that he just had, and he hasn't fought since the Ultimate Fighter 2. So I'm willing to take a stab at plus 145 to pick Battle to win. Second bet I have is a 2-fighter parlay. I have a 1 unit bet on Bondar and Rakhmonov to win, and I got that at plus 104. So with Bondar, I just really like his matchup against Gordon, and I do think he is the more dangerous fighter. In Bondar's 16 wins, he's finished 13 of them, mainly by sub though. And in Gordon's 5 losses, he's been finished in all of them. So yeah, I do think Bondar is going to eventually get the finish in this fight. And with Rakhmonov, I do think this is going to be the fight of the night. And I know a decent amount of people are going to pick Harris as an underdog, but Rakhmonov is legit. I really think he's going to be able to handle the step up in competition. And I also do think he has all the tools to eventually become a contender in this division. Also, let's not forget, this is also a step up in competition for Harris too. So this is going to be a really good fight no matter what. I just think that Rakhmonov has more tools than Harris does. Both are really good fighters, but I just see the edge with Rakhmonov. Next bet I have is another 2-fighter parlay. I bet 1 unit on Strickland and Johns to win, and I got that at plus 106. So Strickland is one of my most confident picks of the night. He's gonna be the better striker in this fight, and he does have really good cardio, and I do like his takedown defense. I just think that Hermansson's only path to victory is to get Strickland on the ground and potentially get a submission, because I don't see him knocking Strickland out, and I don't see him winning a decision if it goes the distance. So I really do like Strickland's chances to win this one. And with Johns, he's also another one of my most confident picks of the night. He's been on a pretty good roll lately. His last 2 wins, he's looked better and better. I just really like his boxing, and he also can wrestle if need be. Although Castaneda is a really tough guy, I can see Miles Johns getting a knockout eventually, maybe in the 2nd or 3rd round. Alright, so the 4th bet I have is another 2-fighter parlay. I have a 1 unit bet on Barreau and Erosa to win, and I got that at plus 148. So with Barreau, I'll admit this is going to be another close fight, and I could see it going either way, but I really like Barreau's chances if he can get the fight to the mat. I've watched a couple of Njokuani's fights where he got taken down, and he really just doesn't have any answers if he gets taken down. And Barreau is a solid fighter, and he's well-rounded enough to where I think he'll be able to keep Njokuani down, and he can potentially get a ground and pound here, or maybe even a submission. So for me, if Barreau can get the fight to the mat, I think he has a really good chance to win. And with Erosa, I do think he's the better fighter in this matchup all around. But the one thing that does worry me with Erosa is his chin. Peterson does have some power in his hands, but like I said, Erosa is the better fighter on the ground. He's the better striker, so I do see Erosa end up winning this one by decision. And finally, backed by popular demand, Johnny K's Hail Mary Parlay special. So I know last week I skipped out on it, and I probably shouldn't have because a lot of my bets ended up hitting, so what are you gonna do? But I have a 5-fighter parlay. I bet 1 unit on Johns, Rakhmonov, Bondar, Strickland, and Erosa to win, and I got all that at plus 500. So I'm not gonna go into detail why I think all these fighters are gonna win, because I just went over all of them. So if you really wanna know, go ahead and go back to all those bets that I just said, and you'll know why. Alright guys, so those are my bets for UFC Vegas 47. Thank you everybody for watching, and feel free to go ahead and comment below on some of your favorite bets for this weekend. I hope everybody enjoys the fights, and as always, happy fight night.